probably, I mean, if we bump into an enemy carrier or something, then obviously all bets are off. But at the moment, I'm suggesting is that we actually come up through, rather than go through the Patriot coverage, we come up through the carrier coverage. And we, Noodle, if you could basically plan on not trespassing into the southern SA2 Wes, and then attack from the west or the southwest. That'll keep all of the threats to our north and northeast, and we will put a cap in, a grinder cap, probably east of your position. And if we need you to retrograde, you can retrograde south to the green lane. But by that way, we only have to focus on the one axis. So my thoughts are, we come in from the south, so we basically come off, take off, come west, come up north in the Patriot coverage, sorry, the carrier coverage, and then basically you head north or northeast towards your target area, and knock the SA2s out, targets 5 and 6 from there. We will put a cap in east of you, but we don't want to. The northern end of that cap will be on the southern end of the SA2s because we're not going to trespass. So about 20 miles south of that. So that should give you room to work. But if we get involved in an engagement, we'll probably have to get you to come off to the south. Does that make sense as an overall plan?
Yeah, what you can do, why don't you move your steer points for ingress? Then I'll just calc mine on yours. If you look at ours, what I'm just planning on is keeping the target steer points obviously where they are, and 4 and 7. That's where we're probably going to attack from.
Yeah, stand by. I'm just having a look where it winds from the south, so we'll probably be taken off to the south. Okay, and then I'm going to just come in.
I'm only seeing 2 PPTs in that when I loaded that INI file.
Anybody else only showing 2? I've saved it.
All right, listen up.
Just put that rollingfire.ini file that I downloaded from the briefing folder into the data campaign folder, and then I went to data cartridge and load.
Okay, just is anybody else only showing 2, or are other people seeing all of the about 30? Well, not quite, but lots of PPTs.
No, everything's fine.
Yeah, it might be worth. I think the 2 were probably from.
I think I put them
Last
there when I did a mission earlier this afternoon.
Okay, you might have to go back to 2D and then come back in and hit load again.
Yeah, that's better. Didn't even have to load.
What if I load? It's just mine staying. Is it okay?
Say again, Gecko.
So if I say load, then it doesn't change my previously added PPT. So what can I do?
Well, I think what I just did, I just went back to out of the campaign. Went back to the campaign, and it was loaded everything automatically from what Posting did.
Okay. Yeah. It's very similar to mine. Just the numbers are different.
I don't think I'm going to be effective at all with the laser Mavericks.
Sorry.
I just noticed on the loadout I've got laser Mavericks.
Yeah, I haven't changed the loadout yet. We're an escort role, so just doing the steer points and stuff. Does anybody know why I'm showing a red in the flight plan, but when I actually go and pull up the package, the actual flight plan, I'm not seeing any red at all, so I can't get rid of the red.
Might just take a second or two to update, maybe.
It's been like that for a while.
Yeah, it's the same for me, Vosi.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the speed, mate. If the speed's too low, it goes red. So you need to pull the TAS up so the CAS goes to a 350 or something like that, and then unlock the padlock.
Yeah, but it's not boxed. It's normally boxed to say what the issue is.
Yeah, but it hasn't been. That's what I've been finding. That's what took me so long getting them off.
Okay. Yeah, fix things. Okay, should we do comms and that, Griffin?
Yeah, sure. Stand by if you open your data cartridge. Comms should all be there by now, I guess. So I'll just try them out.
Let me just check what the alternate is, just in case. CSAN should be fine, yeah.
Are you okay about that? Okay, right.
That's for us. I don't know about the other flight. They got the same, that's fine.
Okay, so UHF2 is 273.525. 3 is 392.3.
I've got 292.
What? 290, sorry. 292.3. 4 is 292.65. 6 is 252.775. 10 is 253.95. 11 is 353.1. And 12 is 275.8. Any readback needed?
Yes, 6, please. Uniform 6.
Yeah, 252.775.
Yeah, so Cobra Flight 1.
Okay, so VHF. Okay, the escort is Flight 1 on 15 and 17. So 15 is 139.8. And 17 is 140.725. And Jackal is on 16 and 18. 16 being 140.65. And 18 being 143.45. Readback needed by anyone?
16 and 18, please.
16 is 140.65. 18 is 143.45. Okay, save that, go to IFF. I'll click on the IFF plan. And for you guys with the harms, I guess you'll do your own thing.
Yeah, I even doubt we're gonna take harms. But yeah, we'll still uncheck mod 1, mod 2 on the stat for IFF.
Okay. Save and close your cartridge.
Yeah, just once again, sorry, I clicked the wrong button. So the Victor 16 is 141.975.
Oh, hang on. 140.65 for 16.
Sorry, then you have to say the uniform 6 as well. I don't know why almost everything is wrong on my comms.
Okay. 133.15 is for channel 6. What am I on about?
133.
Sorry, no, forget that. I'm sorry, I'm on UHF. VHF. UHF 6 is 252.775.
Thank you.
Sorry about that.
No, I'm sorry. It's very unusual that I have 4 or 5 channels wrong.
Okay.
Is it not a problem? Is it just something usual?
We'll see as the weeks go by. I won't come across it, but it's early days.
I'm a bit worried.
Right. Okay. Noodle. So you know what our plan is. I'll brief my flight about engagements and the cap itself. But that's pretty much it. We're going to set ourselves up east of you. We'll let you carry on with your attack. If there's anything that could become a threat to you, then we'll have to get you to retrograde because we will not trespass into the enemy wares.
Yeah, copy.
Final heads up just on the briefing is that the weather is fair, winds from the south, and the cloud base is 5,000 feet.
Yeah, a couple of that. Do we have a joker at all that anybody's calculated? Fisty. 4.8 and 3.8. That's great, thank you. And we'll plan on an overhead brake recovery, fuel allowing. Yeah, standard. So we've got 11 and 74. If you take 12 and 75 on the yardstick. Data link, we just program everybody in. We'll program you and you program us in. If you could take the data link, please, Noodle.
Okay.
That's probably better.
All right,
if
listen
we start
up.
Getting shot down, then at least it stays up. We'll switch. We'll do a check before we depart on 2. So before we switch over to uniform 3, we'll do a check for the dolly.
Okay.
And then when we all get on to uniform 6, we'll switch it on, please. Any questions at all before we go to individual flight briefs? All right then, Cobra to flight 1 and Jackal to flight 2, please.
User left your channel. You were moved. User joined your channel.
Okay, well here, well, unless you want something different, oh shit, that's changed. Okay. Right, I'm gonna have to change the loadout. Do you want harms, or I had put just some J cells for maximum damage? I'm taking 4 J cells. I don't think there's really need for harms because I don't think there's any pop-ups in that campaign. Yeah. Alright, so JSL HTS just for a bit better SA in case we've got anything that's not expected. Targeting pod. And for Charlie's. Right, check your loadout. So we'll stick with the escort, and we'll. As you can see, I've just added another one because it's 2 airbase and they're just about 13 miles from each other's. So if we can get the 0.6, we can get rid of the SA2 there, or at least get some good damage on it. We can also take keep an eye on what could take off from that airbase, and same with the 0.7. If you're confident, we can just split. I mean, it's just an SA2, so if the picture is relatively clear, and if we split, one of us goes, let's say, from steer 5 attacking 7, and myself or you from steer 8 attacking 6, then we can wipe out like 2 SA2s instead of 1, maybe something on the airbase if that takes off. What do you think? All right, sounds fine. Yeah, that sounds good. And if we don't, I don't think we're gonna have to trespass. But if we do trespass, it's in the SA2, so I'm not too worried about it. And if we get bounced, then we'll just retrograde to first steer point 4 or 9, depending on where the threat is coming from. If not, we'll just go 3 or 10. And otherwise, we'll just run towards the home plate if needed to, but I don't think so. We'll quite heavy, so we'll be around the 20s. On the way back, probably higher. Information at your discretion, really. Once we engage the SA2, let's keep some spacing, but not too much. If we work about max of 20 miles of each other's, we should be able to support in case something happens. And if we do get bounced, we'll try to deal with the situation ourselves. If we can't, then we'll just ask for the escort if they haven't taken of if they're not busy or if they haven't taken care of it yet. That's it, really. The admin, well, the usual. I think Fuzzy already briefed that. And do you have any questions? It's the same, really. 2 air bases, an SA2 on each, so you pick. All right, go for 7. So we'll split as 0.5 or before, we'll see. We'll split for myself on 0.6 and yourself on 0.7. Anything else? Oh, cool, okay. Jackal 5 ready. Oh, so it looks like the target is fairly close together as well, the whole battalion. No, never mind. They're quite spread around the airbase, so my plan is probably to get 1 JSA on the area where the fan song is, and another one on some of the launchers, and then I'll reset, come for another pass, see what's left. Yeah, it's a bit of a... I mean, I was a bit confused because you can set that up as weapons, but even if you do assign to aircraft and then you go check your DTC, it's not in there. So I do it the old way. You have to get rid of the window. Yeah, I'm almost done. Just hitting some last target steer point. I wouldn't be bad to be a strike eagle on that kind of mission. Eh? I'll just take the west coast. 2, you take the east coast. How many SDVs can they carry, these guys? Yeah, the strike equals. Oh yeah, definitely. I think at least double. So I haven't had time to test the T that I was planning for the Seat thing. But I'll try to do that sometimes when Pixie finishes the IQT. He's almost done, really. Yeah, it's gonna be a good asset. He's eager to learn always some more. You know what would be very nice for a later version of BMS is some sort of AO list of the whatever is operating within 50 miles of US friendlies. That would be really handy.
Cover 5 ready final brief.
After you.
Yep, pretty much as we discussed earlier. As fragged, we're going to set that cap up at 20 angels, about angels 2-4. So we just ask you to make sure we're going to do counterclockwise. So we'll be retained towards you on the cold leg, but away from you on the hot leg. And just for your info, I hadn't realised, but Pegasus pointed out that PPT 66, which is your southern SA2 target, it's actually a MiG-23 airbase there, so we're primarily going to be focusing on PPT 66 and 70. But if you do pick up any MiG-23 spikes, then immediately I recommend you turn south if we haven't already told you we're committing on it. Get clear into the green lane to the south. MiG-21 airbase is PPT 70, and then there's a MiG-29 airbase Alpha further north. We'll come off target, regroup with yourselves, and then RTB. As I said, green lane is to the south, and then into the carrier coverage for protection for the SAM umbrella if we need it. Any questions at all? Otherwise, that is self-completed. Over to you, Noodle.
Okay, so we'll follow you probably about 20 miles behind, and what we'll do, because Steer Point 6 is just an airbase and an SA2. We've also tagged Steer Point 7, which is the other airbase with the same setup, another SA2, 13 miles northwest of that. As we reach our IP, we'll split and we'll attack our own targets, 3.6 and 7. We'll keep an eye on the airbase, see if there's anything scrambling. We've got 4 J-cells each to maximize whatever damage we can cause to what's on the airfield on top of the SA2s. We'll obviously take out the Phantoms on both battalions, but try to get to inflict as much damage as possible to the battalion itself. If we can get a shot at MiG-23s on the taxiways, ramp, or runway, we'll do that, and then we'll report to you on how many are airbornes. We'll green lane is south, reference Steer Point 8 for us, and our ingress is going to be around the 20s. We're quite heavy, so we'll ask you to not go above Mach 0.8. And once we're Dakota, we'll be available for support. We'll be hanging in the the box RK-88. That is our Steer Point 8 and your Steer Point 4. And we're planning on an overhead break for recovery. And that's brief complete for Jackal 5. Any questions?
No questions. Also note that I note Steer Point 7 has got MiG-21s at it as well, so but your Steer Point 6 and 7 are both active air bases. I think the only point I would make is just make sure that you target your J-cells, because they've actually changed. There was some sort of bug in the previous versions that basically made J-cells OP, and they've actually changed the modelling on it. I've not tried them in 4.3.6, but I know they're not the sort of massive area weapon they once were. So you're very unlikely to be racking up cricket scores with them anymore. So you just need to make sure that you are actually targeting the bits you do want to destroy with them.
Yeah, we'll try to cross-reference with TGP, but depending on the weather, then otherwise we'll just at least we'll target our target steer points, which is the SA2, and then we'll see if there's something that we can lock on.
Did you copy that, Noodle?
Sorry, I was just replying to you on TeamSpeak. But yeah, no, we'll copy that.
Okay. All right. Are we taking a comfort break then? 2 minutes?
Yep.
Okay.
I'll be back in 2. I'm back. Okay. Jackal 5 is ready.
Cobra's ready.
Okay, everyone, if you can click on your flight, click on your name, flight, and resave your data cartridge, please. Just done it. Okay, stand by. Commit to ramp, fly, fly, fly. Well, once we're in, it's all going to go, it's just going to whiz forward anyway to 20 minutes. Let me just sit here for a bit. Okay, let's try that again then. What time is it now? Has everyone committed? So if you're
Yeah, we're
commit, then
both.
if you're commit, then the clock will just wind forward. I just roll on. All right, stand by.
Yeah, stand by. We're just having a discussion because the mission isn't due to start for hours at the moment. Yeah, I know, but we're just wondering if it might screw everything up. It's like 7 hours away. That's a long time in a campaign.
It's 2 hours.
Oh yeah, copy that, sorry.
Okay, guys, if you can back out to 2D, then I can wind the clock back, or our times back. Fozine, where have you gone? Yeah. Yeah, 142 should do it. 141. Stand by. Okay, guys, same thing again. Okay. Vosine, you coming back in? Yeah, okay. So if everyone opens the data cartridge and reload, open up IFF and click on the plan, and just to make sure it's updated, and then save your data cartridge. Okay, mission has been saved. Stand by. I commit to ramp. Fly, fly, fly.
Still in a bit. Jackal 5, check Victor.
Cobra 5-1, Kunasan, due in page 2984.
Stand by uniform check. Jackal 5, check.
Cobra 5-1, Kunasan, runway 18 for takeoff.
Cobra 5, check. 2. 4. One screen dead. Ground.
Cobra 2, 4 ship, F-16, request a taxi.
Good morning, Cobra 2, you are number 2 for departure. Hold present position.
Mud Hen 6, 2 ship, F-16, request a taxi.
Good morning, Mud Hen 6, you are number 2 for departure. Hold present position. Cobra 2, taxi, Charlie, Papa, Echo, and then hold short, runway 18. Give way to Mud Hen 6, 2, F-16, taxiing, Gulf. Give way to Cobra 2, 4, F-16, taxiing, Charlie.
Cobra 2, taxiing.
Cobra 5, as flag, press taxi.
Cobra 5, 4 ship, F-16s, request a taxi.
Good morning, Cobra 5, you are number 3 for departure. Hold present position. Expect taxi, time 0132. Give way to Mud Hen 6, 2, F-16, taxiing, Gulf.
Cobra 5, holding. Ground, Jackal 5, 2 ship ready for taxi.
Good morning, Jackal 5, you are number 4 for departure. Hold present position. Expect taxi, time 0133. Give way to Cobra 5, 4, F-16, taxiing, Papa. Mud Hen 6, taxi, Gulf, Charlie, Papa, Echo, and then hold short, runway 18.
You need standby. You should have selected the HUD blank. Do select on HUD blank and should blank your HUD whenever you go over it. Hopefully the alignment makes it better once we're airborne.
Cobra 2-1, 6-1, contact tower for takeoff. Switch to 9230.
Also, attack over 5, we cleared to taxi.
Cobra 5, 4-ship F-16s. Request taxi.
Cobra 5, you are number 3 for departure. Hold present position. Expect taxi time 0134. Give way to Mud Hen 6-2 F-16 taxiing Papa. Cobra 5, taxi, Papa, Echo, and then hold short, runway 18.
Taxi Papa Echo, hold short, 18, cover 5.
Jackal 5, taxi, Papa, Echo, and then hold short, runway 18.
Papa Echo, hold short, 18, Jackal 5. And one taxi. Cobra 5, Jackal 5, stand by for double check. Cover. Cover 5, good done. Jackal 5.
Mud Hen 6-1, contact tower for takeoff. Switch to 9230. Cobra 5-1, contact tower for takeoff. Switch to 9230.
ship F-16s. Request taxi.
Good morning, Satan 4. You are number 3.
Tower Trickle 5, holding short, 2 ship ready for departure.
Jackal 5, hold short. Cobra 5, Tucson Tower, weight 190 at 7 knots, runway 18. You're cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, Cobra 5.
Cobra 5-1, contact departure. Jackal 5, Tucson Tower, weight 190 at 8 knots, runway 18. You're cleared for takeoff.
Jackal 5, taking active. Active before rolling departure. Once you're airborne, go straight reference and steer point 3. Once rolling. Once airborne.
Jackal 5-1, contact departure.
Yes, down runway heading, we'll wait until they turn. Push 4. Departure Jackal 5 to ship with you at 1500.
Jackal 5, Kunasan, departure, fly heading 155. Resume on navigation.
Push 6. Jackal 5, check.
Cobra 5, check.
2.
3.
4. The right hand steer 3. Cobra 5, Jackal 5, we're right behind you. Good dolly.
Cover that. Cobra 5, second element is maintaining 320 knots for separation.
Copy, we're at 300. I'm gonna align my HNCS. Okay, I'm good. Alright, so I've got a bit slow. I'm going to push back up to 300 knots. Alright, that's sent it.
Jammer.
One thing.
Three fenced in, 11,000 feet.
4. Carrier group at 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. Right underneath that cloud, I don't know if you can see it, but it's looking nice. Leveling up engines 2.
Chalice 7,
Chalice,
Cobra
cover
5-1.
5.
Request picture. Cobra 5-1, Chalice 7. Picture is 3 groups, azimuth split. West group, Bullseye 250. 5-7, 25,000. Track. East, hostile. Southeast group, Bullseye 240. 2-6, 18,000. Track. South, hostile. East group, Bullseye 245. 2-3, 17,000. Track. South, hostile.
I'm letting the speed build up until Mach point 8 and I'll hold there. Okay, I'll hold 0.75 until you rejoin, then we'll catch up with them. All groups declared no factor for us.
2 times. Chalice 7, declare 21758, 15,000 straight.
Chalice 7, Cobra 5-1 group. Bullseye 22057, 17,000. Declare. Cobra 5-1, Chalice 7, contact confirmed hostile. ID to 225.
So once we pass steer 3 stone current heading. Heading 299.
Chalice 7, Cobra 5, both dim.
Chalice 7, Cobra 5-1. Request vector to threat.
Cobra 5, Magic 2. I've been trolling, but nothing's bit.
Chalice 7, Cobra 5, declare 24250,
18,000. Declare. Cobra 5-1, Chalice 7, contact is friendly.
Cobra 5 copies, friend.
Reference on steer point 8. Declare.
Cobra 5-2, Chalice 7, contact confirmed hostile. ID to 225.
Okay, slowly push speed to Mach point 8.
Chalice 7, Cobra
Chalice 7, Cobra 5, declare 22348,
17,000. Declare. Cobra 5-1, Chalice 7, contact confirmed hostile. ID to 225.
But long track at flat face 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock. That long track might be the priority then. I'll stay heads up for now if you want to start looking for that long track. I might just be on the coast, yeah, I've seen that before. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be...
Chalice 7, Cobra 5, declare 24046,
18,000. Declare.
Getting that flat face 2 o'clock.
Contact is friendly.
Yeah, it's singing now. As soon as we hit steer 8, we're going to reference 5 and start arcing west to get a good pygmy on that long track, assuming that the picture is clear. Copy.
Jackal 5, Cobra 5-3. Be advised, targets at Bullseye 233 for 8-1 are at Angels 18, RSU 25 Snowflakes.
Jackal 5 copies. Flight be advised is getting about long track north south base. A long track possibly on the about 20 miles southwest of the southern SA2. I'm getting that long track very close to that southern SA2, just about southwest of it. What about you? I'm referring on Steer 5 now. That's about long track from the same direction.
Jackal 5, Cobra 5.
Cobra Jackal.
They're currently all contacts in the immediate vicinity are friendly. You're cleared to proceed to the target area.
Jackal 5, copy. Right, I'm getting cursor drift max.
Jackal 5, can you reinitiate all please?
Let's declare him Bullseye 280 Angels 9.
Chalice, 7 Cobra.
Yeah, I'm getting
5-3
very
through Bullseye.
big problems with my cursor, so I can't
2-8-5-4-0,
lock anything up.
Declare. Cobra, 5-3, Chalice, 7, contact confirmed hostile.
I'll try to fight a jet. I've been too focused on that for now. Let's reference towards the... I'm going to reference towards 0.6, see what I can do. I'll turn cold if I get any spike. Do you want to monitor for any long track or SA4 for now? Okay, I'm going in a hot now, references 2.6. As I've only got target steer points that I can shoot at because of the cursor issue, I'm going to take both target steer points we've got on steer point 6 and steer point 7. That means I'll drop on each fast songs and on each groups of launchers as well. I suggest that you keep your JSOS for any pop-up long track or the remaining. Copy?
Chalice 7, Cobra 6 declared 260
Bullseye, 260
Copy, I don't have a solution yet. 1 minute
Cobra,
until launch.
5-1, challenge, 7, pure ball, 2, friendly,
Okay, I'm
1,
at 4.
bandit.
I'm turning cold. Alright, let's take care of that SA4. If you can give me a mark point, I can get a JSON on that. Yeah, no, we're resetting on 5 now if you want to take your spacing. I'm gonna get halfway to 5 and turn back hold to get that that 4 singing. You've got a good ping on it at the moment, correct? So, okay, copy. Then you just need to turn back hold for the mark point, and hopefully I can drop something on that. Cobra 5, Jackal 5.
Go for Cobra.
I've got an SA4 on the way. We're going to have to deal with that before we get to the SA2s. Playtime for SA4 about 5 minutes.
Cobra copies, so we'll continue the cap and we'll advise on playtime.
Jackal 5.
Chalice 7, Cobra, 5-1, group.
Chalice 7, Cobra 5.
9037, 19,000.
Declare bullseye 29037.
Cobra, 5-1, Chalice 7, contact is friendly.
That's 4. Four, 7.9. Copy. I'll see if meanwhile I can get a shot at the SA2 defense on 0.6. That was just between the DLZ. Once I got spiked, I'm gonna try. I'm going up in the 30s. What's the music on?
Cobra, 5-3, Chalice 7, pure ball, 2, friendly, 4, bandit.
That's 4.
Rifle.
Bruiser SA2, turning cold.
Chalice, 7 Cobra, 5-3, group, bullseye, 2-8-0-5-7-11,000, declare. Cobra, 5-3, Chalice, 7,
Nothing
contact
received
confirmed
yet.
hostile.
Data received. Do you have a shot at it now? Okay. Turning hot now.
Chalice, 7 Cobra, 5-1, group, bullseye, 2-1-2-6-2-21,000, declare.
Cobra 5-1, Magic 2, on station. Cobra 5-1, Magic 2, contact is friendly.
I'm Tully.
Magic 2, Cobra, 5-1, group, bullseye, 2-5-0-7-1-17,000, declare.
Cobra 5-1, Magic 2, contact confirmed.
Jackal 5, defend west, defend west.
Jackal 5.
Hostiles 17,000 east of you, about 10 miles.
Rifle.
Cruiser on DSA 4 with check west, go gates. The Jackal 5 is gates west, the Bruiser is a 4.
Magic 2, Cobra, 5-1, group, bullseye, 2-5-3-7-0-17,000, declare.
Cobra 5-1, Magic 2, contact
You
confirmed.
check
Hostile.
6.1.
Jackal 5, Cobra, those contacts are now heading northeast. They're at your 5 o'clock, approximately 15 miles.
Copy, remaining west for now.
5, Cobra 5.
Go for Jackal.
That contact group is now bullseye 25860, 17,000 northeast. There should be no factors here this time.
Okay, we're going back at the SA2s then. Yeah, let's do a video on that floor. While we're here, can you get a shot at the fan song on 0.7?
Magic 2, Cobra 5-1 group, bullseye 2,
Magic.
8-1, 8-6, 20,000. Declare.
Cobra 5-1, Magic 2, contact confirmed hostile.
And Jackal 5, Cobra 5.
Go for Jackal.
You've got another contact about 20 miles north of you. It's 18,000, currently cold, heading north. Advise you monitor that group.
Jackal 5 copies. I've still got some vehicle on 0 point on the mark that you sent me. I'm gonna take another shot. Get tally on the SA4, 4 launchers at least. I didn't copy the bullseye, that's what I was going to say. Did you copy that? I copy. I'm going to bruiser on that and then turn left and monitor that.
Rifle.
Okay, bruiser on the SA4, checking north. I'm going to jettison the last bruiser. I've got Haines store on it, so I'm back outside.
Cruiser.
Jackal 5, Cobra 5-3, scans clear at the moment.
Cobra 5 copies. We've got possible SA4 destroy and 2 SA2s. We've got overall playtime another 5 minutes. Should be good to go.
Copy that 3, turn cold and we will continue cold for another few miles just to reset the campsite.
Copy again, take a shot. EVID. Copy. Cobra 5, Echo 5.
Yeah, go.
We've got enemies trembling from the airbase northwest of target steer point the SA2. No VID, returning cold now.
A firm, slightly MiG-24 from that airbase. Going to turn hot in a second.
I'm checking east for BDA on the SA4.
Shallow 7, cover 5, big.
Magic 2, Cobra 5-1, request picture.
Cobra 5-1, Magic 2, picture clear.
One stroker.
Magic 2,
Magic 2,
Cobra
cover
5-1, request
Okay,
message to threat.
Cobra 5-1, Magic 2, nearest threat, bullseye, 30052, 20,000, steaming, hostile, print, MiG-21, 2-ship.
Yeah, I still see some launchers at steer point 6.
Jack 5, Cobra 5.
I go for Jack 5.
Yeah, we're not picking anything up. Might be in an aircraft landing at that location.
Declare. I can't turn it home you.
Cobra
Fox
5-2,
2, inbound.
Magic 2, on station.
Chaff, flare.
Cobra 5-2, Magic 2, contact confirmed hostile.
Altitude. Altitude. Chaff, flare.
One, Fox 3 medium. One, pinball.
Yeah. I'm focused on one of them. I've lost the other one. Turning cold now. Pitbull on one of them.
Magic 2, Cobra 5-1, group bullseye 2, 7, 5, 5, 5, 6,000. Declare.
Yeah, copy. I'm going to monitor my splash and
Cobra
support you.
5-1, Magic 2, contact confirmed hostile.
I've got
Jack,
one
I
of them.
recommend you proceed.
Warning, warning.
We're engaging
Warning,
route
warning.
26656 at 6 and 11,000.
Caution. Caution.
Stand by. Stand by. We're hot. engaged offensive on one times MiG-21, another one splashed.
Magic 2, Cobra 5-1 group. Bullseye 27055 8000. Declare.
Cobra 5-1, Magic 2, contact confirmed hostile.
One, Pitbull